Well, good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bourbon Neophyte. Glad to see you all here this evening. So, I guess you read that thumbnail because I've had a few text messages since before this stream inquiring about this particular scotch that I'm going to be reviewing, and kind of surprised at the just the people that have already started asking questions about this particular scotch, and I'm sure you all have heard of this thing or know of the series that Glenmorangie put out, and this is the third one in the release of this series, Tale of the Forest. The first one was Tale of Cake, Tale of Winter, then you got Tale of Forest. So I got that as a Christmas present from the wife. So I said, well, now, isn't this thing interesting? And I really dig the graphics on the box. The artist that had done this, I guess she's a pretty popular gal that does this. Sorry, just not into that, so I never heard the name before. But anyway, let's just take a few moments, get a little things in order here, and just want to say appreciate everybody being here. Do me a favor, smash that like button. And if you are new to the channel, please subscribe and then click on the bell so you do get all the notifications so that when I do go live or do videos or some things like that, you will be notified. So let's just see real quick who has popped in here. Always appreciate it. Andrew, I know you're looking forward to this. Yeah, it is unique and it is different. That is for sure. Uh, Big Vic, cheers, man. Next time you're making burn ends, make sure that I at least get the notification in time so I could drive over there and sample them to make sure that they're just perfect. Jack, cheers, man. Thanks for popping in. And this is going to be interesting. I know you and I chatted a little bit offline about this particular expression. Uh, it's interesting. That's putting it mildly. It's something different. That's for sure. Mr. Jiggs, cheers, man. Thank you for stopping over here. Really, really do appreciate it. Bourbon Badger, cheers. Figured you would be here. Kind of was actually looking, but the name threw me for a second there. But you know that face, I'll never forget. That's for damn sure. Oh, look at this. Mashing Metals here, aka Whiskey Wars, if you all don't know. He not only talks whiskey, but he actually knows something about music. So if none of you ever heard of it or even just know about his little alter ego there, Mashing Metal, make sure that you go to YouTube, look that up, and slap a sub over there to that because that was his first channel before Whiskey Wars. If you all don't know the story, and if I am wrong on that, Sean, let me know, but I do believe that was your first channel. Hey, Mark, cheers, man. Great to see you. Oh my goodness, John, imagine that. Great to see you here, that's for sure. Hey, Chad, cheers, man. Thanks for popping in there. Really appreciate it. Steve, cheers, man. I don't know. Have you had the Tale of Forest yet, or is this something new for you? Because I do know you don't mind certain scotches, but Pete, you're a little hesitant on. That's Whiskey Days. Cheers, man. Great to see you. Oh, here he is. JH, cheers. Shredward, cheers. Nick, cheers. I know that they are looking for you on Livewire. They're hoping that you were going to pop in backstage for a bit. I don't know if they're going to just abuse you or what. Who knows? But it's Livewire. There's the man, the myth, the legend down under. Scotch down under, all the way from Australia. Working, lurking, and jerking tonight. Well, today for him, tonight for me. But always great to see Ken got his head in there in the background. Oh, look at this sumbitch right here. Story time. Yes, sirree. Cheers, Shane. Yeah. Like I said, Andrew, it's just going to be interesting, and I'm going to get into it here in a little bit. Just want to make sure that I touch base and say hey to everybody. Yeah, it's like I said, it's different, and we're gonna get into it. Yeah, I actually personally, I haven't bought anything either. This stuff was bought for me because of the holidays. I just haven't had anything, but I was I like the box. I'm sorry, I like the box. I just thought it was very nice. And I'm like, oh man, this thing is neat. It is. It's just it caught my eye. So that being said, let's get down to business here. I'm gonna yes, you can tell I've had a few drops out of this thing because I really needed some time to sit with this because it's different than most scotches you have had, I am sure. I'm going to say it's different than any scotch that you've ever had. And let me pour some more here. And I actually was drinking some on Live Wire Whiskey when I was on there because I'm still picking different notes out of it because I wasn't sure. But then I went ahead, read the box, and looked at some things. And I'm like, okay, that explains it. So there we go. Nice little pop there. Let's see. Four Leaf Whiskey got me a bottle shipped from Ireland, and it's Bushmills 2012 Memorial Casks 108.4 proof. Oh, yeah, I am sure it would be uh, a great little thing to have. Hold on there. Let me pour a little of this fine juice in there. And matter of fact, I'm going to make sure I pour a good ounce and a half in there. Let me put the top on there. So it's safe to say I've got this thing now past the shoulder, and hopefully I won't touch it the rest of this week and give it a little more time to open up. And what I'm going to do is go into a little details on this so people know. Hey, Bad Axe, cheers. Caught you a little bit there on Livewire. Apparently you are working away, brother. Well, always appreciate you popping in. That's for sure. Yes, sirree. This is a new lid that had just popped in for me. Breaking it in, it's got some spots on it that you're causing a little discomfort, but I've got the solution over there that'll fix it here over the next couple of days. But it's one of those things you've got to wear it, you got to break it in. It's a process. But yeah, this is just going to be a kicking around hat. It's not I like it. I just like the style of it. I think it's neat. So made its debut on Livewire Whiskey. No one had ever seen it until then. So anyhow, so this is a Highland single malt whiskey. If those of you who did not know, and where this is, it says, so the story goes is their whiskey director, Bill Lumsden, I do believe, Dr. Bill Lumsden, he likes to take strolls in the woods, okay? And each time he picks up different things in there that he likes to think about and possibly impart in the whiskey. Hence came this. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Each time he notes something new, be it the fragrance of last night's rainfall or the sound of leaves rustling a particular way, captivated by the notion of whiskey steeped in the scents, sights, and sounds of the forest, Dr. Bill brought back an ancient method of kilning barley with botanicals. So in this case, they used juniper berries, birch bark, heather blossoms, and there is a hint of peat in this particular expression. The result is a single malt as lush, leafy as the forest itself. Aromas of pine, juniper, coriander are laced with wisps of smoke. Notes of deep green eucalyptus, lit by rays of bitter orange, drift to a slow, gently oaked finish. This is a whiskey which surrounds and surprises your senses. Hmm. Well, it is different. That is for sure. I mean, there's no arguing there. It is a non-age stated. And I originally thought that this was a 12-year whiskey. And now I'm finding it is not. I'm going to say minimum of 3 years on there because I saw something and I'm 90% sure it was on the Glenmorangie site that it was 3 years. However, it could have some older juice in it, but as you know, whatever the youngest juice is, that's the age they consider the bottle to be. So that being said, this was different. I mean, it wasn't like anything that I had ever had. Um, when I nose this thing, definitely now, I get the malt, but at first the pine was there. The pine was there. This mossy, leafy note was there. I didn't get smoke at first, but I didn't know it was eucalyptus at the time. But yes, I will give them that now. I just knew it was, I called it menthol, is what I was thinking in my head. I was like, but that can't be, because prior to today, I had never looked at anything really on this. I mean, I saw some things because I was looking at price, I was looking to see where it's at, but I didn't watch any other reviews or anything like that. So on the nose, yeah, that eucalyptus, that pine, that leaf, that malt is there. A little vanilla is there. I'm not getting, like I said, I'm not getting the smoke. At least not on the nose for me. And I will say this, and I'm going to jump forward a little bit. So when I heard about the peat, or it was their first smoky expression that they had done, I was kind of excited about it, being a peated Scotch drinker, and have some smoky whiskeys like the High West Campfire. So immediately you get a preconceived notion of smokiness, right? Right, you do. So that said, when I first nosed it, I'm like, wait a minute, where is it? I just quite wasn't pulling that note out of this expression at that time that I had the first glass of it. So the notes that it described are there. I didn't hit them all, but I just knew it was different when I first had this on Saturday. So I'm going to go in and have a little sip here and see if what I had originally thought uh, was true. Wow. I mean, it is as sweet can be. Truthfully, it is. But you get that pine, you do get juniper on there. Um, a hint of a nuttiness with that vanilla, and then that spice comes in, and then they talk about the oakiness on the finish. I think it's more pronounced than it's not gentle. To me, it's there, and that oranginess, that bitterness does come up. But I'm going to say it's because it's a younger whiskey, is where that is coming from. And yes, the first fill barrels, I'm sure, will impart some of that flavor, especially sitting in there 3 years. But you won't think you would get that much. But neither here nor there. You do get that. The smoke, that was the thing that I had to search for. Like I said, being a smoky whiskey drinker, be it Scotch or uh, American whiskeys, or um, American whiskeys, be it Scotch, whatever. Anyway, I really had to look for it. So the wisp is there. And that orange taste that they talk about, the bitter orange, it did come. I actually got that on the nose twice. I haven't had that yet tonight. I did get it yesterday, twice on a dram, but it was that, oh, hey, there's that orange. And then it was gone. You will pull more nosing notes and tasting notes out of it about the third sip. And I like to take breaks in between it. But on that third sip, you are going to get more of the notes that they described in this particular thing. And if I didn't mention it, it's 46 ABV and non-chill filtered. I thought there was no color added. However, it does not say that on there. So it is safe to assume they probably added color, because for 3 years, this darn thing is pretty dark for 3-year-old whiskey. So I'm going to say they probably added a little color to that to make it a little more on the appealing side, because, I've got some 4, 5, 6-year-old bourbon that, bingo, it's dark. And I know there's no color added in this particular sample. So I'm going to say they added a little color to that. But overall, I am enjoying this expression, and think that over time, and I was give it a little more time in a bottle to allow it to open up, I think it's going to be a really good bottle for sure that they had put out. But this particular expression, and I'm just looking, I had some other little notes. I just want to make sure that it didn't get missed too much on there. One of the notes that popped in and popped out was a little peppermint, but it wasn't sharp. It's not pronounced. It's just something that might linger, and almost more of a mint, like a rye. That's where I really would go with that. However, after the glass I had on Livewire and now this one, I lean a little bit more maybe towards that peppermint note on the palate. But in general, no. Now, like I said, that second or third sip, when you do the nosing, you will get that slight, and I do believe even on the palate, you got to look for it a minute on there, because it's not right there. But floral notes, that's one thing I wanted to say. You do get the floral notes, particularly on the palate, with that sweetness on there. The viscosity is good. It's not as viscous as I was thinking the non-chill filter would be at 46 ABV, but there is some oiliness to it. So whenever you have your first sip, just kind of let it sit there and swish it around a bit in your mouth and enjoy that viscosity and that sweetness that you get out of this expression, and just absorb it, and then go ahead and enjoy it. Exhale slowly, and then you're really going to start to get some of the notes, and that oakiness will come in there. And then almost towards the end of that is where that little bit of smoke will come through. But you're going to have at least 2 sips, if not 3, before you can really pull that particular note out of that. It's just weird. Like I said, they talk about the smokiness, and it is a whisper, is what they say, or a wisp. And believe me, it is. And you do got to look for it. But overall, I think that this is a good expression. And I did put a couple of drops of water in it last night when we were doing a stream. Well, it wasn't live, but I was talking to Marty and a few other people, Whiskey Knows, so on and so forth. And I added some water to it, and I got a little bit of cloudiness in there, but it dissipated. But as soon as you dropped a couple drops of water in there, you could see the cloud starting to form right where the water hit. So it was, I guess it was pretty interesting. And when I did that, and added just, when I say 2 drops of water, if it was 3, that would be pushing it. But I did add a little bit of water to that. It's 46 ABV. You don't really need water to it. However, I just wanted to see what it would be like if you added a couple of drops, and I did. Like I said, you saw the little cloud start to form, but it did dissipate in the glass. I let it set about 5 minutes, swirled it a little bit, and took some sips. A little more floral forward on the nosing. On the palate, it was still pleasing. Nothing really popped out at me or anything like that, or just, oh yeah, it improved this or it improved that. No, in my opinion, no, the water didn't do much. I wanted to see if it clouded right up. So no, it didn't. But when you added the water, like I said, you will see that little bit of a cloud start to form when the water hits the whiskey and the reaction takes place with that. So all in all, like I said, this is a good whiskey. I would tell you, keep it on your radar if you're thinking about adding this to your collection. I think that you won't be too disappointed at all in it. Like I said, but it is an unusual taste, particularly with the pine, the eucalyptus that you find in there. The juniper berries is what is really different in there, because juniper berries are generally in gin, but it is there. The eucalyptus is, I hate to use the word odd, but it's odd. But this is a unique and interesting whiskey. It just is. I think it's has its place. If you want something different, if you like something different, um, you ought to give it a shot. You won't be disappointed at all. There you go, John.
How's it going?
I knew you were there, and I'd pop you up on the screen, but there was just this black square, and I said, okay, let's give the internet a chance to pop in there.
There we go.
But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna say, keep this on your radar, people. It's definitely worth exploring. It's extremely unique. It's extremely different. It's not like anything else that you've had. I enjoy this, and I can only imagine what it's going to be like in a week, 10 days, 2 weeks. Give it a little time to open up. And like I said, I've got it nice and down past the shoulder. I think it's a good drop just as it is. And even the neck pour I was impressed with on it when I had some Saturday. And I think I had 2 pours Saturday. This is my second pour today. So for the sake of argument, 5 total pours out of the bottle, and over the last 2 days. And yeah, it's good. I'm thinking about adding a backup, to this, because it's just one of those that's it's pretty, yeah, it's pretty good. I'm surprised that I liked it. I
I
was
mean,
kind of
Glenmorangie
hesitant.
puts out some good releases.
Well, the Tail of Cake was good. The Tail of Winter is the one that people are like, eh.
Yeah.
So
I'm Quinta
I've
Reuben
never
is one of my favorite daily pours.
the Quinta Reuben. Oh yes.
Yeah. If I can still find a 12, I'll still pick it up.
I'll tell you
I
right
mean, they're
now,
both good.
Scotch Down Under, he'll tell you buy Quinta Reuben. He doesn't have a problem with
Yep.
it.
No, that's always a good bottle.
Yeah. It does not have a problem with it at all.
Yep.
You know what, Jack? You shouldn't have a problem finding it around where you are. I don't think a lot of people know about it yet. I only know of maybe 4 to 6 people that have actually reviewed it before me. So I don't think you'll have a problem, finding it wherever it may be for you. But like I said, it's good. It's just different. It's very unique. It has tastes that you just don't expect to get out of a Scotch. That's all. You've got to be open-minded and know that the maltiness is there, but you have this other cacophony of flavors, this cornucopia just kind of mixed in there that you just, like I said, you're just not getting that out of a Scotch. It's just not something you find. And I think that they did a good job in capturing that essence, because one of the things I did say to my wife, I go, there's like this leafy, grassy, mossy type note to this thing. It's kind of weird. And to find out, when I looked at this today and actually went on the Glenmorangie site, and actually just pulled it up now, they talk about that, on the site, what you might get off there. And I was like, holy crap, I got that. But would you really expect to get that type of mossy, wet leaf note on a Scotch? Because I was really looking for a little bit of brine. No, I don't get that.
I see that. I like a really grassy note when it comes to a rye. It's kind of like green, grassy rye, but usually not in a Scotch. That's something different.
The sweetness on the beginning of the palate is so good. I mean, honestly, it is so good. I like that spice that's coming up. The oakiness that it gets, it's not, I wouldn't say it's mild. That's for sure. The bitterness is there. They call it bitter orange. I don't get so much the orange on the palate. To me, it's young. That's what I say the bitterness is. It's just,
this is an NAS, right?
Yeah, it's NAS.
Okay.
I thought it was a 12-year, but I can't see anything. And I think it was on the Glenmorangie site, said it was 3-year. But as you know, they probably have a little older juice mixed in there. Yeah. But it's good. I mean, really keep it on your radar, people.
Okay.
I'm going to see how it is.
Yeah.
Shane, what do you got there? Looks like you got a little jewel.
Yeah, I found an old Dusty.
Oh, wow.
That a buddy of mine sent me from Vegas.
Found something just sitting on the shelf somewhere. Is that it?
Just sitting on a shelf. He said he walked into the store. They just happened to pull it out from the back.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So it's a little 2016 barrel bourbon pick.
Oh, damn. The nose on that must be from Total Wine.
Yeah, I think it is from Total Wine. I think you're right.
Son of a
123.5 proof.
God damn it.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Nose on this thing is pretty darn delicious.
I tell you what. If it's the one I got, I'm telling you what, you're going to be impressed.
Yeah, the nose is pretty good.
Hey, Sig. Cheers, man. Thanks for popping in there. Always appreciate new people coming on and saying hello.
And is that a single barrel from Total?
What was that, John?
This is from 2016. So apparently the story goes like this. This old guy goes walking into Total Wine one day, and he's totally disheveled. Just looks like a complete mess. Dust is rolling off of him. Looks like he hadn't combed his beard in 20 years. Clothes are just like barely hanging on. They're just down to the minimum threads. And he walks up to the counter and he puts his hand down on the counter and he says, "I need a bottle of your best whiskey." And the guy says, "Man, we got a lot of good stuff out there. Surely you can find something on shelf." He says, "No." And he looked him dead in his eyes and he said, "I need your best whiskey." And the guy said, "All right, hang on 1 minute." And he went in the back and he found this old bottle from 6 years prior. And it was from barrel. It was a Total Wine pick. 2016.
Nice.
He says, "You know what? We've been sitting on that bottle for 6 years. And I've been saving it, waiting for the day that somebody would walk in and ask for my best bottle of bourbon. And here it is." I just so happen to know the guy, and he sent me a sample.
Yes, Bill in chat. This one is really good.
Oh, that's the Brook Lottie. I didn't see the top of it at first. I'm like,
is that
organic,
a Brook Lottie?
Yeah.
Yeah, the organic 2010.
Yeah.
Is
Chad,
that about how the
no,
story
if
went,
you have
Anthony?
a bottle that sits for a long time, does anyone spin it before you drink it? Well, it's your bottle and you can do with it what you want.
I
Exactly.
tend to
personally
wet the
don't.
cork before I pull it. I
Yeah.
will say that.
People will turn it upside down, count to 10, just give the
Mhm.
cork a slight twist. Don't pull on it, twist it, then turn it upright, twist as you pull it out, and boop. Yeah. But
That
yeah,
2016, is there any Tennessee in there? Or is that Indiana, Kentucky?
on what?
2016 barrel.
Oh God, there's Indiana, there's Kentucky, there's Tennessee, there's
Okay.
Texas, there's Wyoming.
Oh, wow. Okay.
There's
Okay.
so let me hold on.
So, Anthony, I mean, did I get that story right? Is that about how that went?
That's how it
think
went.
I think you might know that guy.
I do. He's
Yeah.
a son of a bitch too.
He is.
He really is.
So
But
mean. He's mean as hell.
wears shitty hats too.
Hey, honestly, wow.
It
That
is
is-
good.
That
It is
really
good. And if I wasn't still drinking this, I'd pour some of that. But I'm going to enjoy this here for a little bit longer.
Hey, Ben Demon Hunter.
It's good. How'd you know, Mark? Oh God, that was good. How did you know, Mark? But
Yeah, my younger brother just got settled in Vegas, so I'll have to be out there at some point.
that's what you were. I think last week you mentioned that he.
Yeah, he just
just
came
settled
down
out there.
from, he was in Aberdeen, Washington,
So-
just moved down.
So we're going to make room for a really special guy to join us. I mean,
that's awesome.
yeah, I mean, personally, wait till you see this guy. I mean,
We got coming.
look, wait till you see. You're all going to be surprised.
Hey,
Bam!
well,
All right.
goddamn. Well, goddamn. Anthony, look here. I only came to say hi, because I'm going to bed. But
Well, I appreciate that.
and that's the only reason I came. And yeah, how you been, sir?
Dude,
Oh, God,
it
Joe.
it just got better because
Oh my God,
Because
Joe!
you-
Joe!
Joe, you snuck in here, you little ninja.
Joe!
you and Joe popped in here. This stream just got a world better.
Oh, well, there it is. There it is. How you doing,
You know?
Joe?
Pretty good, Derek, and yourself?
Oh, I'm fat, old, and slow, but I'm all right.
Join the club.
You're a beautiful man. Don't let anybody tell you different.
I think he'd be even better looking woman. Just saying.
Oh, Anthony, how you doing?
Oh,
You know, I am perfect.
All right, baby. All right. All
I-
right.
put that
am
man in a
perfect.
dress, you can take him anywhere.
Oh my goodness. All right, fellas. I only came to say hi to Anthony. Joe is nice in you. And cheers, Andrew. That being said, I'm gonna go to bed.
Hey,
Cheers,
guys-
cheers, Derek.
You guys,
good night, Derek.
you guys be good. All right.
Cheers, brother.
Hey, Ben, what are you calling me right now? Really?
Thanks for highlighting that there, Anthony.
Mid-South. Mm-hmm. If I had that clip, I'd play it, but I don't have that clip. But the one from Whiskey Wars, Livewire needs to make a clip of that, then play Derek, and then Whiskey Wars from today. Shane has to think a second.
Is that a new
No, I'm just
special?
thinking about that floor, dude. That is real. Thank you so much for sending that.
You're
That is
welcome.
really,
But
really
I
good.
I'm telling you, do you get the chocolate?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. It's not near as chocolatey as Christmas. And
No. But it's
No.
it's definitely there.
I don't get that on bourbons. And when I got that, I'm like, are you shitting me? And nope.
Oh,
And the next whiskey I thought of was when you released Christmas,
Yep.
Shane.
Yep.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
Mm.
Yeah. Damn. That was so good. And I say that loud and I say that proud. That was so
Hey,
good.
Joe, is that a new set now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
just-
I
That
was
looks
just going to
really
say,
nice.
just changed over.
I
let
love
me,
it.
looks
let me get a
really
little
nice.
close up of this, Joe.
It looks
Now we just
fantastic,
got to
buddy.
get Joe out of the way so we could see it.
That's
You
awesome.
what?
Now, where are you? Are you in your same area or did you move in the
I
in the house?
moved to the north wing of the house.
I
Oh,
understand.
shit.
I understand.
See, you know you're bougie when you got wings in your
Are you the
house.
White House? You're like, I'm in the North Wing now.
Mhm.
It's in the green room.
By north wing,
Yes.
I mean it's upstairs in my war room or man cave, as some people might call it.
Gotcha. I like them shelves. Did you spend a little time and put them up, did you?
No, they actually came with the house when I bought it,
Oh,
and I just for some reason I
repurposed.
just didn't want. I had everything set up downstairs, so it was like I'm used to that area, but then
Man,
it felt too small, and this area is a lot bigger.
that looks so nice.
It does.
Thanks.
Even the lighting in the background. I mean,
Yeah.
you know,
It's not as nice as your beard, though.
No, thank you.
yeah.
I
You know, he
think
gets
Anthony has a. I like Anthony's beard better. So
You know,
I-
Joe gets up an extra hour early just to make sure everything is just so.
Dude, I don't doubt it. I think his beard gets up before him.
no, just like Beyonce, who's an independent woman and who woke up like that. I woke up like this.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's awesome.
Yeah,
Cheers, Jay.
I woke up fabulous today.
without a doubt. Without a doubt.
I mean, that looks really sweet, Joe.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Last week you said
took
you
2
were.
days to get everything up here. I have the old cabinet that was behind me is sitting right here. And when we were trying to stand it up, we were doing it wrong. So it was like hitting the roof, and we're like, "Oh shit, it's too tall." But there's a little bit of room left, so we were able
So
to
what you're
stand it
saying?
up.
There was just a little bit of operator error involved there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
In the beginning,
But you know, you're a Marine. You adapt. You overcome. Right?
yeah.
Exactly. You adapt. You overcome. You figured it out. You know, and if need be, if you have to raise that ceiling another couple of inches, all right, we can make that happen.
Mm.
Without a doubt.
Cheers,
Without
Mark.
a doubt. But yeah, I remember you saying something last week, and I actually thought about that. And I well, was that this week he was going to do it, or was he just going to transition over the next week? You know. Oh, there we go. He says he needs a wall like that.
We all need a wall like that.
Well,
Yeah.
I need whiskey like Darrell's whiskey.
Dude,
Darrell's
there's
got
no
some
doubt that
whiskey,
boy
I
got
hear.
some whiskey.
I hear he's got some whiskey.
Yeah.
What do you say about that, Joe?
What does it say?
What Bill says. He says, when you look behind you and ask, how the hell am I going to drink all this?
Well, luckily I've had a few visitors a few times, like the whiskey fancies, the taxes. They came and tried to help me, but they didn't drink too much of it. So it's
He was like,
you
come
know,
on.
you know, people coming over and drinking it with me. That's how I'm going to do it, Bill.
Mm-hmm. So he
And
is
honestly,
taking
that's how all of us
reservations.
are gonna do it.
He's taking reservations, folks.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm. He's got to get his first guests in the new digs there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Without a doubt. That does look nice. I mean it. It does look nice. I like that. The lights in the back.
Hey, Joe, I got a little joke for you, all right?
Sure.
So an Army Ranger
Yeah.
looks to a Marine and he says, hey, I got a joke I want to tell you. You want to hear it? It's about how dumb Marines are. And the Marine says, I got a Marine to the left of me and I got a Marine to the right to me. Are you sure you want to tell me this joke? And the Army Ranger says, on second thought, no, I really don't want to have to explain it 3 times.
So what happened?
That's the punchline, my friend. See?
Yeah. No, I got it. I just
Semper Fi.
just wondering if anything
Hi,
happened.
Joe. Oh shit. So Joe, what's the latest bottle you picked up?
I just did a review today. I didn't just pick it up, but I did the review on batch 33 of barrel bourbon because I heard so much about it. I bought it 2 months ago, and I never reviewed it. And I wish I would have reviewed it sooner. It's actually pretty damn good.
So I heard, I was just going to say, just recently I heard, but I don't remember who picked up batch 33. I don't think it was Jack, aka Jacob. And it could have been, but because I got on this barrel kick, because I've got 2 of them now. And for me getting the first pick and then getting the New Year's one for 23, someone else talked about it and they mentioned 33. I wonder if it was my nephew was talking to me about it now that I think about it, but it came up. So now you said,
I wonder how it compares to this.
Oh, I was like, what the hell is that? Oh, that's the Total Wine pick.
I think you should send Joe a sample, and Joe should send you a sample of the 33, and you do a comparison live.
Yeah, right now I'm going through these 3 as I'm sitting here because I'm trying to figure out like if any of these, this 33 so far is probably might be in the top 10, I guess, of the year.
Yeah.
And I don't like to do repeat bottles or same brand unless they're just that
New
crazy
Year's.
good.
One of those is the New Year's. That one's the New Year's, right?
Yeah, the 2023.
Yep.
It's pretty good. But I'm still trying to like go back and forth and taste them all, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I was sitting here and I saw that you were on, so I was like, oh, well, jump on and drink with you guys since I'm drinking.
That New Year's, Joe, is really good.
Yeah.
Give it a minute in the bottle. You know what I'm saying? Once you have yours and you develop your palate for it and talk about it, when that thing sits in that bottle, give it a week, 10 days. I'm telling you.
Well, this 33 was a fresh crack today, and like hands down, it was just like really nice. I mean, I've never gotten like a sweet walnut flavor on my before, and it just has some crazy nice peppery sweet walnut spice on it, and it was just pretty dang good. So I was like, man, I gotta check the other 2 and see if maybe the Vantage or the 2023 is not going to make it in this
walnut. That's unique.
It's different.
What did you think of that Vantage? Bourbon Badger's asking.
Vantage,
I like
the one that I tried was really good.
I really liked it. It's definitely a nice, easy drinker, really sweet.
Speaking of really sweet, what's up, Stahl?
Hi.
Stallsy.
That's Stahl or is that Drew P?
Drew P.
I'm very dank right now.
No. I can't believe it. No one has that happen to them on Livewire.
Nope. No, dank it's something you strive for.
Mm-hmm.
For the record, I blame the scotch I drank earlier.
Ooh.
Every time.
Scotch right here, Mike.
Every time for the
what are
first
you
time.
drinking, John?
Oh yeah.
The organic.
The organic 2010.
Yeah, it's organic. You got to say onic, not anic. It's organic.
I don't think that's funny, Shane. It's French.
I'm not trying to be funny. I'm being serious.
French. That's how I thought you would say it.
Yeah, of course. I know. I just wanted to explain that to the people in the chat.
Oh, yeah, you're not teaching me.
No. I know you know. I know you know.
You knew I knew. And I knew you knew I knew.
Right. For sure.
Oh,
I mean, you do drive a Jeep.
Yeah. We can't even spell it, but whatever.
yeah. So here.
Whoa.
Oh, look at that.
Where does someone get something like that?
Oh, damn, that's sweet.
If you talk nice to my wife, maybe she'll make you one. But she made
That
these.
thing goes across half of the cup.
Yeah, she made this.
Made
Yeah,
that for you?
yeah. Hmm.
Dude, you
She
must
must
be
like you.
packing some serious.
Anthony, you told me to stop talking nice to your wife.
Well,
Yeah.
if you want one of these, that's the only way you're going to get it. But yeah,
That's awesome.
That is fantastic.
Don't show Donald Rance, but my sister sublimated this mug for me.
hold on.
Oh,
Oh,
Dang.
she made that for you?
Yeah, she
Was
sublimated
she
it
mad
for
at
me.
you?
She doesn't like to give you a good hockey team?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been a Leafs fan, so I can
Yeah.
take the abuse.
That's right.
Yeah.
More
So-
water.
Joe, I haven't seen you since the New Year, so Happy New Year, buddy.
Happy New Year, bro.
I wish
Happy New
you
Year,
nothing but the best
Happy
for
New
you
Year,
and your
everybody
family.
in chat.
Yes,
And I
yes.
see Mac on your shirt. It makes me want a Big Mac.
Now,
that makes me want barbecue, bro.
This is the barbecue.
That makes me want to go to freaking
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, hang out with the big guy,
It's winter hamburgers, not
Beauty.
barbecue.
drive our asses over to Max.
That was supposed to happen at one point.
I know, dude. Trust me, I know, and I fucking hate that it didn't. I'm
Hey,
gonna
at
make
least,
it.
And I'm gonna hang out with Busey at some
made it.
point.
You know, the highlight was Busey being there. You should now talk about a giant of a man.
Busey's a giant.
He is a giant.
I want to hang
Bro.
out with him sometime. Yeah.
But he has the personality of it too. He's a really good person.
Yes, he is.
Really good person. Really, really good person. I mean, you know, if
he
you
brought
if
like
see him,
he brought like two or three bottles that I think made like $1,000 at auction over there.
You know who
He
I
did?
really miss? HBR, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
yeah.
hasn't been on a long time.
I miss HBR.
you'll,
mean,
you'll see. You'll
Now,
see.
don't get
one
me
in-
wrong. We message back and forth on Instagram all the time,
Mhm.
but I miss his lives.
Sexting
that
ain't the same if you don't see him on screen once in a while.
You're not wrong. Like we meme each other. Like the memes we send back and forth are freaking amazing. But it's just
I
not
had
the
a
same.
I had
I
a buddy
tried to
that
get him on our private the other night.
gave me a pour of Highland Park 25 once, and then HBR went up to
Ski a
Portland, and all of a sudden
Ski a Took,
they whipped up
Oklahoma.
bottles of Highland
Nope.
Park 50, and I'm like, okay, I can't compete with that.
No. So, what part of
See you,
Oklahoma is Max in?
Skiatook, Oklahoma.
Skiatook.
Skiatook. There you go, Bill. You heard it.
So I will say this: I haven't had Max, but I can tell by the passion that the guy has about what he's doing. It's going to be really good. It's going to be
Mhm.
amazing.
And he's not talking about Busey.
I'm not talking about music.
Busey has a passion for it, but it's not cooking it.
He has a passion for eating it,
Yes, exactly.
and he's
Yes.
he's very good at that.
OJ for hire.
I guarantee you, Busey knows what tastes good.
I'll
Fuck,
guarantee.
Oh yeah,
Guaranteed he knows.
Maybe I should do a meetup over there. It seems like there's a lot of people from Oklahoma. I should do a meetup over there and invite everybody dinner.
Totally should. I bet Max would even sponsor that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely. No, seriously. you
I don't
would.
know. Right now, I'm hungry though. Everything sounds good.
And he's a bourbon lover too.
Oh yeah.
100%.
awesome.
No, this guy, he has some legitimate pours as well. He's not
Oh, yeah.
like just your average.
No.
He had some good
He's
shit.
been sending
sitting on
me
his
pictures
shelf.
of some of the stuff he's been getting, like Old First or birthday bourbon.
He's
of
not
this
the guy
year
that's
and some
sending
other
you,
stuff.
like-
I'm like, stop sending me these nasty
He's
pictures.
sending you pictures of the Oklahoma distilleries.
I said, send me nudes instead,
There you go.
because I'm getting
That's-
jealous over the bourbon he's getting.
That's what I get when people find out that, I have a whiskey YouTube channel. They're sending me pictures of them at the distillery in Colorado that no one's ever heard of. And I'm like, oh, it sounds really good. You should try it. Is it good? If you like it, drink it.
Mm-hmm.
Coloradoans are very so native Coloradoans put a bumper sticker on their car that says native.
They don't know they are.
No, they want everybody else to know I'm from Colorado.
By the way, there's 7 of those people.
Hey, I'm a native.
That's just like Jacksonville, Florida. There's like 18 people in Jacksonville, Florida that are native.
that were born in Jacksonville.
Right.
The people born there all fucking moved to Miami.
That's right. Joe, that's not a bad idea, my friend.
Oh, you got an 18. Look
an
at
Oklahoma
that.
meetup.
That's one
Keep
of the
an
newer
eye out.
18.
We did a drunken
Yeah.
review after Livewire Whiskey, so there might be produced content coming this week.
Come on. Wow. You
And
know,
it might be called Drunken Reviews. Just saying, it might be. I don't know.
you know what? It's amazing that that Livewire
Yeah.
produces such content like that. I mean, it's just amazing. That just out of the blue.
That's why we have over
higher. It's
100
Hey, Mark.
probably like northeast,
Hey, what's up?
northeast of Tulsa. Really
Cheers.
close to Tulsa.
Mhm. Hey, Mark. Cheers, man.
What's up, Mark? Cheers, buddy.
What's happening?
Dude, that thing is getting danker by the minute. What is going on?
Just keeping it real. How you doing?
We were waiting for you. We were waiting for you. We were wondering
I
when the
was
army was going to
distracted
get
by
here.
Stalzy's hat. I didn't even see you pop in. I'm
Now
so
the
sorry.
party can start.
No, so you guys know Lee, the bourbon baller?
Yeah.
Well, they just did a store pick of a Knob Creek single barrel rye, 115. And
course.
Troy Man brought me a sample of it.
Who
And
did?
so I wanted to have a nightcap with you guys and see what's going on here.
Oh, we're just,
Oh, what
Uh-oh.
did you do, Mike?
what
How
did
was
you
that, how was
do?
that pick, Mark?
Oh, you broke it. You fucking broke it.
What
Way
are
to
you,
go, Scott.
5?
What are you, a rookie?
Did I do it wrong?
Do you
Again.
even bourbon, bro? Do you even bourbon?
You break it, you buy it.
Oh,
Hey,
see,
Mark, how
there
was
you go.
that pick?
There you go.
Well, I've got a fresh crack I'm gonna do.
You've got a
Maybe.
big crack.
Hey, that's a different that's on my OnlyFans.
That's good. That's good.
How do you fix this? I'm hurt right now. I'm disturbed.
Oh my gosh. Hold on.
Have
I
you
gotta
ever
look at
done
that.
the wax at the distillery for Maker's
How
Mark?
did you find that?
Ooh, still Austin.
Oh,
Are
totally.
you
Ooh.
shitting me?
Damn.
This was a gift from Doug Hoff from the Friday at Fred's crew. And I hadn't
Wow.
cracked it.
Oh,
I'm gonna
Mark.
crack it right now.
If that has got to be delicious because the normal cast strength is phenomenal.
Oh, did you hear that pop?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Wait,
oh, the
this
nose.
is this is for Mark Emenecker, Anthony.
Go ahead. Mark, pay attention. Don't
Spit it.
swallow that.
Wow, I didn't think I would say this,
Anthony,
but
don't
that
you ever say
33
that
is
to me
better than
again.
Advantage.
Oh,
Really?
Yeah.
Hey, Mark, how was that Knob Creek?
I like it. It's not as it's darker than most normal ryes that you have.
Yeah.
It's got some nice wood and barrel char type stuff going on that most ryes just don't have.
We had a local pick here at a grocery store, the 115, and it was like a fresh cut balsam Christmas tree. And I love it.
Yeah.
there you go.
Problem solved.
Yeah, it's got lots of wood notes for a rye.
Nice.
But yeah, it's good.
Taste.
But all the picks I've had from Bourbon Baller have been great.
I've heard quite a bit about Lee does really good picks.
He does, yeah.
So I'm going to
How's the
try
blue
this
taste?
tonight. This is that Jack Daniels malted.
Dude, that
Oh,
is a
the
deep
twice
caramel.
barrel.
That is a dark
Yeah.
caramel.
The new one that came out.
Yeah,
I got a sample from my connection.
nice.
Hey, Anthony, have you had this yet?
Not the 18. I've got the 15.
Oh, I can send you a sample then.
Break my heart.
Oh my God, this is beautiful.
So don't twist my arm.
Yeah. Twist
Yes.
my arm. Go ahead. I mean, if I have to, I'll take it, John. Okay. I mean, I don't want to hurt your feelings.
No,
Okay.
I've got plenty to share. So
Okay, I'll take it. Let me get a new Glen here because I want to try this Jack Daniels. The
What do you know about that type of ordinance there, Northwest?
What about? Oh, on my shirt.
Yeah.
yeah.
Well, the difference between rockets and missiles is that
Well, that's not a missile. That's a bomb.
Rust.
Holy
my
shit.
God.
Did you just correct him?
I'm ordnance,
get that
so I just
bullshit out of here.
Snowflake.
Snowflake. You fucking snowflake.
Snowflake.
how was that,
Thank you,
Mike?
Zach Pettit, for getting that for me. He had to stand in line.
Dang.
How was it,
Dude.
Mike?
It's pretty darn good. It's low proof, so you're not going to get like a cask strength Stranahan's out of it. But
Yeah.
116.
it's really
this
good.
thing is like that caramelized, that creme brulee shit, like that real dark
oh my,
burnt caramel.
Yes.
Oh my god, that is freaking fantastic on the nose.
oh my God, you're going to start doing tasting notes like I do, Shane.
Caramel, oak,
Vanilla.
sugar, corn, vanilla.
Yeah. Bourbon.
No, I mean like literally, it's that. It really is like a rich creme brulee. Oh wow, that is fantastic.
not your standard creme brulee, but your rich,
Very
very
rich. Yeah.
Very rich.
creme brulee.
Like it drives a Bugatti. Like that's how rich that creme brulee is.
Whoa, hey, settle there.
Damn.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
Wow, that is good.
this is fruit, smoke, and like really subtle peat.
He has Chris and Lil on.
Hmm.
So right after the Kentucky meetup. And so I was
So, Joe, you never told me you were ordnance before.
I'm ordnance.
Burnt sienna.
Sienna.
By the way, that's a crayon color for those of you that don't know.
Is that really?
I'm 49
Yes.
years old and I've been called Crayola since second grade, so I know what burnt sienna is.
Burnt sienna.
He like
Somebody
studies
asked me, like,
Crayolas.
Have
since
you
he
ever
got
been
all
called
that.
Crayola? I'm like, my God, since second grade. I'm like,
He like knows every color ever.
it's like when your last name's Crayons, the Crayola always shows up somewhere. So,
Is your last name Crayons?
well, crayons, yeah.
Oh, I was gonna say, like I thought it was crayons. I thought maybe you were being fancy with your name.
No, it's crayons, but everybody wants to call it Crayola. So,
Oh,
Gotcha.
Like I'm a horse stall.
Because I was even
Settle
paused
down,
myself
Joe.
for a second. I'm like, oh. I'm like, have I been saying it wrong? Or
no, I've been
Okay.
called
Yeah,
Crayola
that's what I
since like
thought, too.
second
I was
grade.
like-
So,
hey, if that's the worst thing they called you,
yeah, I'm okay with that.
Yeah.
I had somebody at work a couple of years ago call me that, and I'm like, you realize I've been called
have
that
to
for 40
interrupt.
years.
I
It's not
have
going to
to
bother me.
interrupt this broadcast to bring in two more people in here.
I swear to God, if it's Sean and Adam, I'm out.
Okay. So one wants some meat in his mouth.
Hell yeah. I'm out. I'm out.
Oh,
And then
Oh,
I'm
my
out.
The other
God.
one-
Sean.
The other one is the real face of Livewire.
I told you. I got to
He's
go.
the talent.
It's been
I
great.
hired
Thanks
him,
for
but
having
it's
me here.
fine. It's hourly.
He's hourly? Okay.
Bye,
Yes.
Shane. Bye,
yep,
Shane.
Mark
you little bitch.
Amenecker. I've been called Crayola since I was little, so no big deal.
What can you do? Yeah.
Fucking
He just wanted to be
shame.
next to you, Adam.
I did.
Aw.
I really did.
Hey, Joe, it looks like you got some new shelves, man. Am I wrong? I don't. It looks like me. All I can see is me. I don't know. What,
It does look like you.
yeah, but that looks like new shelving behind you.
That does look like new shelving.
Here on the camera, I desperately need some meat in my mouth.
That's right.
That's right.
Oh, he's
I will say it again
That's
if
what Sean-
YouTube needs it.
That's
And we're
that's
gonna
be
post
probably
that
the
as
ending,
a,
the ending soundbite on each of my
Fun.
lives from now on.
We're gonna post that as a short on Livewire.
Dude, that
by the
is
way.
gonna be so good on
Hey,
Joe's.
Sean.
It's
OnlyFans.
Livewire content. You gotta have
That's right. It's live wire exclusive
Here on the
content.
Yeah,
camera,
that
I
is-
desperately need some meat in my mouth.
That is so copyrighted. But if you want to use it on OnlyFans, it's fine with
Well,
us.
only
That's it.
Sean can copyright it, but that's all right.
Needs to be your
Livewire
mouth.
It's his
already
voice.
copyrighted it.
So what you have to do, you have to play Derek's bit first. And
Yeah.
then Sean.
That's it. That's the key.
That's a
I
mid
I was going to play it tonight, but I was like, nah, I didn't do it. After the review of this, hey, I'll tell you what, Batch 33 is definitely so far better than Vantage. I'm gonna taste the New Year's right now and see, but man, Batch 33 is actually pretty damn good.
I think Vantage
Does
is
the new
good,
New Year's
but I
have
don't-
Dickel
I
in
don't
it?
think it's better than some of the other barrels I've had for sure.
Are you emptying a
Yeah.
Diet Dew there? Adam?
Probably.
Because the last two had Dickel in them, right? Didn't they? Didn't
you go.
2021 and 2022 New Year's have
Be right
Dickel in them?
Yeah,
They
some
have-
of those have.
Well, I wouldn't be.
Nah.
Well, yeah. I mean, this one does too. And I mean, they all have Tennessee. For the most part, have Tennessee.
Have Tennessee. Yeah.
I like Dickel.
Even the
personally.
Vantage has Tennessee whiskey in it.
We know you like Dickel, Mike.
Yeah, Dickel's fine
Yeah,
with
hey,
me.
you know, well, we're not here to judge. That's the main thing.
No,
Um,
no. You could be a
Judge all you
Dickel
want.
fan. It's okay.
If you were ever in prison like I was, you'd like Dickel too.
That's right. Exactly. Yeah.
Dickel's popular in prison,
Prison changes your mind. You drop the soap one time, and then
and then you're like, "Hey,
Show
Dickel ain't
us,
so
show us
bad."
your grill,
Yeah.
Mike. Let's see that grill.
hey, Joe, your mic sound. I'm guessing you're running a new setup tonight. You
Here
sound.
on the camera, I desperately need some meat in my mouth.
Now
That
more
microphone
echoey.
sounded.
No, it
Clear,
sounds good
Sean.
actually. Setup sounds good.
Yeah, that sounded very clear, Sean.
What- what'd you
I
say
had no
about the
problem with this
sound?
microphone.
It sounds like you're in a shower. That's what it sounds like.
Really?
Just don't drop the soap.
That's it.
Hey,
What's up, Matt?
What's up?
What's going on?
Nothing. You trying to figure out a little more on your barrel bourbon?
Yeah.
I see it's still Christmas time in your neck of the woods.
No, not me. Christmas was over weeks ago.
Hey, if the wife is happy, you're going to be happy.
we
That's it.
drive by this house in our town that I
It's not
swear
good.
till like February 15th, they still have their Christmas tree up. And it's not
No.
Kathy Joe.
And it isn't?
So it's like as long as it's green, then right? As long as the tree's still green, then just keep it up.
Oh, it's Colorado, dude. We don't do real trees here.
Oh, okay.
No, no,
What?
no, that's sacrilege. You don't waste a
No,
tree.
no. It's 20% humidity. You don't do real trees and 20% humidity.
Right.
Yeah. It's a fire hazard.
But they'll
That's
smoke the
what
shit out of some
Drew said.
weed.
That's what
Yeah.
Drew said.
After about a week, it's a fire hazard, and you're like, I should have gone to Walmart.
Then you just light your blunts off your smoking Christmas tree, right?
There are a lot of blunts here. I'm not going to lie. I don't particularly do that, but that's because I drink whiskey.
That's actually
That's
Mike's
it.
nickname. Is blunt.
No, it's lump.
Yeah.
No, it's blunt. It's in reference
Stub,
to your
Stub,
penis.
Look at
maybe.
your hat, Shane.
Wow.
Hey, I figured we're doing it. Let's do it.
All right. So should I go back to this setup right here? There we go.
Hell
There you
yeah.
go.
Drunk whiskey reviews right there.
There you go.
There we go.
Yeah, but
That might
you know,
be the dankest cowboy hat I've ever seen.
So
Oh
dang.
yeah.
That's
he
like
just
a
needs to get a
glam
little
medal on that
bedazzle
stuff.
on that thing.
Be
Yeah,
down.
exactly. He'll be fine.
There's only a few people that can pull off dank.
That's
right.
not hardcore metal. That's more like trickster metal.
So Matt, did you, other than that barrel, you got the dovetail and the 33?
Night, Mark.
Good
Yeah,
night,
I
Mark.
got the
Good night, Mark.
yeah, I got the
All right.
dovetail.
Good night, Martin.
Hey,
Now-
Anthony, I think the better question is where's your hat? I
Mine.
mean, there's
Whose
only
hat?
2 of you on stream without hats right now.
Okay.
I revised that statement and I say that there's only one.
There we go. All right.
Good
Well,
save, buddy. Good save.
grab a hat.
Mark is in for the win.
Mark pulled through.
Do I gotta wear it all stupid?
No, you wear it however you want. Oh,
There you
hell yeah.
All
What do you
right.
mean by
There you go.
stupid?
He's not calling you guys stupid. Not really.
I'm just saying, what is that supposed to mean?
Mhm.
Mine's on straight.
Hold on.
All
Lux
right, sorry,
Road.
Matt.
should
I didn't
probably
mean to
tell
interrupt.
everyone.
We're
Lux Row.
answering a question from Anthony.
Nice. Did
Remember
you get the
when
Lux Row
Road
bottle?
made good whiskey?
No, I did not. We didn't see it out there.
So you're
Oh.
posing with that hat then.
Poser.
No,
What a
I'm just
poser.
kidding.
No,
I'm
I
just
mean,
kidding.
me and Mark, we got some whiskey there at Lux Row.
No, yeah, we didn't get
Oh,
the
okay.
Lux Row
Good night,
bottle
Mark.
though. The one that just
Anthony,
says Lux
have
Row
you
on it,
really
That
been
is
live
true.
for an
That-
hour? Holy shit.
because they didn't have
Oh,
it when
wow.
we went there.
Oh, you didn't?
Shit.
Dara went to Lux Row and got one.
Do I have to explain the difference between me and Dara to you?
Yeah, I was going to say it seems like
We were both
disparity
we were
there.
both, you know.
Hot blonde versus average white guy. Yeah,
Hey, it's not Dara though. It's Bill that gets all the good stuff.
Yeah,
Okay,
true.
well.
You guys are not giving Bill enough credit.
Yeah, Bill
Because he's
is
bald.
maybe
Bill
that's
is
like
sexy,
like the pecs trick where he makes the pecs bounce. I don't know.
For the record, Bill is an
Ooh.
influencer.
Damn.
Okay. Yeah.
The 2023 barrel is actually pretty damn good too.
Hey,
And-
it's not 23.
The Happy New Year barrel?
22 or
Yeah.
23?
Dude, that's exciting.
Dude, I have the 2022 barrel.
Oh, batch 30.
That's what I have as well. And
New
that's
Year's,
good.
and I do not care
Yeah,
for
that's
it.
not batch 33 though.
No, batch 30 is
I'm just
weird.
kidding. I'm just kidding.
Tennessee, Indiana, Kentucky, and Wyoming.
Hey, John, does
Oh,
it taste
snap.
like Dickel?
Yeah, they're all
Only Adam would know.
Yeah, they're all dickled, Adam. You know that.
Just the tip does.
Yeah,
I think
Adam
Stanley
can see
Wagner
Dickel
would
from
love
a mile
it. I
away.
think Stanley would love that.
Yeah, you can't taste the Dickel in that.
Shut your mouth.
I could taste the Dickel without it touching my mouth.
You shut your mouth when you're talking
Hey,
to
if
me.
you're a pro, you're
Mike
a
is
pro.
so
I'm-
familiar with Dickel, he can just smell it and know.
Oh, if I smell a Dickel,
Dude, I could taste Dickel from a mile away.
yeah.
That's it.
Anthony is like, why did I open this up?
Yeah,
I know I'm shaking his head right now. I wasn't sure why he was doing that.
I'm instantly regretting this.
we apologize, Anthony.
I saw a YouTube video of the worst pickup lines of the year. One was like, "My dick died. Can I just bury it in your ass?"
Oh yes, that's metal right
It's
there.
one of the worst.
Grant's coming in hot.
I'll
Be
be using that
careful.
tomorrow.
I
Yeah,
was
you just
telling
gotta watch
Frankie
like the
about
dirtiest pickup lines of the year, and
I was telling
It's all
Frankie
on
about a
YouTube.
TikTok that there was this guy saying, my wife asked me for a divorce. And she's like, I did not. And he's like, well, then what did you say? And she goes, I said you're not allowed to go ATM.
Same thing.
And he's like,
Same
same thing.
Same thing.
That-
Mike, there's like literally 60,000 TikToks that say the
I know,
exact
but that one was funny because he was getting in a Corvette.
So
They did the
speaking of
exact
ATM,
same
I see this
fucking
guy's
video.
got a Pirates hat on.
Yes, he does.
Yeah.
Are you
also-
like Chris
also a
Budding's best
Christmas
friend?
tree? I want to point that out. So
I'm from
Do you know
Pittsburgh.
Big League Bourbon played
Hell
for
yeah.
the Pirates?
He
No.
doesn't know big
He
league.
was an ass pirate. Is that what you're saying?
He definitely wasn't.
Yeah,
For
he
the
doesn't know
record, he
big
does
league.
not represent Livewire whiskey, Anthony.
What's
What's
that?
the movie, the Adam Sandler movie that has the ass pirates joke in it? Is that Big Daddy or
Jesus. You're talking about one line in all of the movies of Adam Sandler.
That's right,
referencing
I am.
pirate?
It's an important line though.
Wow.
Wait, why is Nick Proman talking shit about me? There's
Yeah,
like
no
9
kidding.
people on stream.
No,
Yeah.
he said he's dreaming about you. That's what he said.
Yeah, he's
oh,
dreaming.
Oh, fair enough. Thanks, Joe. I got you.
I mean, if anything, Nick, you should be surprised I'm up because I said like 2 hours ago I was going to bed and I'm still here. So
Yes, you did. Yes,
In
you
fairness,
did.
I go to bed about 2 hours before you every night.
Yeah, you're about to get
There it
flip
is.
flopped
I'm
from
usually
the old
passed
lady.
out by
You're
now.
about to come
Oh,
down and
hey,
flip flop
Sean.
your ass.
Sean, I now pronounce you Chuck and Larry.
there you go.
What was
My
that?
daddy says you're an ass pirate.
My ass says you're a daddy.
Hey, there's Ben Demon Hunter.
Thank you, Mark.
What's up, Ben?
There is Ben. He's still here.
Hey, Ben. It's good to
So
see
listen,
you. Don't
we've
you
all
know?
been talking very loudly, and poor guy over here is just sitting in the corner like, I don't
Well,
even know
just
what I
stay in the
signed up
corner.
for.
Oh, hey,
It's all good.
Were you
He's
just
just the
insulting me,
Pirates
Sean?
fans that loves Christmas.
Yeah.
That's all.
Yes.
Right.
At least
Yes.
I'm being nice to everyone. Sean.
I'm glad I didn't have to say it, and somebody else brought it up.
He's got a
Hey.
full facial hair thing going on now. Like
Yeah,
Well,
that
he knows.
beard,
That
It's
is
kind of
a
like
mustache
it's kind of like the
transition.
thing here.
It's a good looking
That's
dude.
full.
It's
No,
kind of
no,
like
I-
the thing. here.
I used to have the big beard that went down to here, and then I got tired of it.
I like it.
Even
says-
so, man, it's very clean, very trimmed. It looks good, man.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
thank
very,
you.
and it's very full.
Yeah.
Very
Thank you.
full.
It's right. It's
It's-
easier to
it-
stuff
it's-
all
it's
that
much
behind the
different than
mask
this-
too.
Hobo-looking guy all the way up in the upper left there. Who looks like he hasn't combed his beard in 30 years.
This is our local California
me.
prosperer here. He's still waiting to strike gold someday.
Well, he'll tell you he struck gold. His
I'm
wife
talking
agreed to
about
marry
you,
him.
Anthony.
I'm talking about Joe.
Oh,
He'll
okay.
tell you.
No,
Joe struck gold.
Joe,
Isn't
I
that
mean,
right, Joe?
clearly by the shelves behind him, Joe has struck gold.
yes. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit! You're naked.
And we just killed Shane apparently.
Oh shit! You're naked.
I don't know what's happening.
My
All
bad.
right. I got to go to bed, Anthony. I love you, man. I said it on Livewire. I'll say it here. You are probably the nicest person in Whiskey Tube
Indeed.
and the
Aw.
person I respect the most.
Cheers, Mike.
Cheers. I appreciate you,
Cheers.
Anthony. Thank you so much
Cheers,
for being
brother.
my friend.
That's right.
Which, by the
See
way,
ya.
is a very low bar because he respects no one.
That's true.
Schlong is last.
Absolutely.
I agree with Mike. Last nice words of the night. If you need to know things about Scotch, tune into Anthony's stream. Guy is
I would
brilliant.
say whiskey in general. Here's the thing. Anthony
But I mean,
gets a lot of focus on Scotch. Don't underestimate his fucking bourbon and rye palate either. It's very good.
Yes, it is.
That's fair. It's
In-
fair.
In case Adriana comes over, I've got 5 Knob Creeks and 4 are unopened.
There
Oh,
you go.
What's an ass pirate?
You trying to say Adriana wants a knob or what?
What's that?
You trying to say Adriana wants a knob?
Oh, she loves that Knob Creek.
Hey,
I got
so-
it for her. She
I,
comes
mean,
over.
I think the big question is though, Anthony, do you have any Knob Creek rye? I hear that
Oh yeah.
Adriana
she
just
loves
loves it. She just loves the Knob Creek rye. It's her favorite,
does.
I believe. Of all the Knob Creeks, that is her favorite. So
that's what I started with here, Sean. Got a single barrel store pick of Knob Creek Rye, 115 proof. That
Hey, nice.
Bourbon Baller did, and it was pretty good.
Dude, I love those Knob Creek 115s. Those are so good, man.
They're
Yeah.
really good.
was it a button release that has a little button on the front?
No, those are the cast strength. That's different.
Yeah, that's 120 in North. Yeah.
Yeah. But
But-
yeah, I said I was gonna do that as my nightcap with you guys, and I've had a couple since then, and so I
Right.
got to get off so I can get ready for work in the morning.
Yeah.
Yes, that
Wait,
happened.
you have to get off. I'm like,
Yeah, you take that however you will, you know.
Hey, cheers, Mark. Good luck with that.
I'm gonna go.
I hope that all works out for you.
I have
All right, Mark.
cheers, Mark.
tiniest of sips here.
It'll come out okay.
I'm sure it will.
All right, cheers, Mark.
Cheers,
All right,
Mark.
Cheers, guys.
Anthony, I'm also going to dip because it's
All
1:20ish a.m. here, and I'm
Thank
not
God.
sober at all. Zero
1:15.
soberness. So
All right,
yeah,
good one, Sean.
yeah.
All right, John.
Cheers, everybody. Anthony, John, Joe,
Matt.
Pirate fan, Matt. That's it.
Matt.
And Shane.
You
You
can't.
guys
You don't
are-
recognize ADHD?
Apparently he doesn't.
I tell you, yeah. Well, I won't say a thing I'm going to say. Anyway, good night, everybody. Have a
right,
wonderful
Sean.
evening. You guys, Anthony, keep killing it.
Mashing metal.
That's right.
That's right. Mash and metal.
Is
Cheers.
that a
Mark.
new channel?
Well, sort of. I mean, like Whiskey Wars is still going, but I'm also doing this other music thing as well. So yeah, if you like metal, then go subscribe to the thing. But
What's wrong, Sean?
hell yeah,
But they're not metal. Like Rush is not metal.
yeah,
No.
well, that's true. But I mean,
They're
more
prog rock.
but
I mean,
Now, they
so
might be some of the best musicians in the world ever. I'll give them that.
I'll get
Slayer
more
is metal.
Metallica and Maiden, but
Adam's back.
Slayer.
That guy is metal. If there's anybody metal in Whiskey Tube, it's this guy right here.
No,
Which
you're
one
not.
is that, Adam?
You're not gonna do that, Adam.
Oh, the
oh,
hell.
he's got a Huling Station, right?
Holy station! Let's go. 112 proof.
Cheers to Adam.
Oh,
Those
Oh,
are
yeah.
so good.
you are so gonna sleep well.
Not really.
Yes, he is.
At about 5 a.m., he's gonna wake up with like crazy sweats and a headache.
Oh, he's gonna wake up with like cat shit in his mouth.
It's gonna be night terrors.
I've got local Huling Station picks. They're really good.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, people. I'm gonna
All right.
go pass out somewhere, probably on this floor. All right, love you all.
All right.
Hopefully
Cheers,
somewhere
man.
in Kentucky, but cheers, Sean.
Exactly. It'll be somewhere in Kentucky. That's probably true.
Thanks
All
for,
right.
thanks for jumping on Livewire, Sean. See you
Yeah,
guys
man.
soon.
Had a great
Tom,
time.
did you used to have a beard?
Nope, never did. I don't know what you're talking about, Joe. I've always looked just like this.
Ah, got you.
Love you, dude.
He
Yeah.
doesn't have a beard.
Joe, it seemes like you were clean shaving. It's weird seeing you with a beard. I don't
All right,
recognize.
leave
I'm trying,
already.
some,
You already
I'm trying
said
something
you leave.
new.
Fucking leave.
I'm doing the Irish goodbye here. Anyway,
Get out of here.
all right. Good night, people.
Desperately need some meat in my mouth.
There you go. There you go.
Is that Joe saying he needs some meat in his mouth?
Yeah, Stahl had
Oh.
enough, Adam. He had to go and take a nap. He had to go take a nap. He had enough.
Nighty night,
Right.
Stall.
Yeah.
I mean, it is 11:18 p.m. Mountain Time.
Final tally on this. Highly recommend.
That's the cast strength. Yeah.
It is cast strength. It has a lot of different notes.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
It definitely is not your normal, but it does
No.
have a lot of really good flavors. Fantastic.
Out of
And
the
just
barrel-
like Joe
out of
talked
the
about, I
barrel-
would love to get my hands on that batch 33. I've heard it's fantastic.
Out of the barrels that I've just tasted right now for 2022, I'm going with this one. This is
33, baby.
It's really good.
Yeah. That's fantastic. And look, the Vantage was super
Did you
good.
put ice in there?
Yeah,
Tom?
and it's really good. But
Yep.
I went back to the 33, and it's just, man, it just
I like the
coats the
Vantage.
mouth really
That's
well.
exciting.
It's really nice.
That's really exciting.
There's a lot of things I would pick over the Vantage outside of barrel.
I got this
So I
batch
don't know
30.
how the
It's
barrel
actually really
33
good.
is, but
Which one was that again? The batch
30.
30?
That's
30.
Yeah.
So I've heard 30, 32, and 33 were like all really, really good.
It's really good.
What are the years on that one that they put into that batch? I think this one is batch 5 year. They have a mix of 5 year, 6 year, 7 year, and 9 year whiskeys in this one.
This is all 5 year,
It's all 5 year. Okay,
but it's Indiana, Kentucky, Tennessee, and Wyoming.
gotcha.
Well, on the 2023, it's Tennessee, Indiana, Kentucky, Ohio, Wyoming, New York, Texas, and Maryland.
No, there's so many on this one.
Yeah. But what interested me the most when I did it, the Texas, and I'm like, well, that's got to impart some peculiar flavors. And it did. So what Shane was getting out of that whiskey is what I was expecting to get out of this. And I did get some of that.
Yeah, it has Minnesota, Texas, New York, Wyoming, Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana, and Tennessee.
That's the 33?
That's the 33.
No, that's
some master
2023.
I love
Oh,
it.
that's the
New Year
the 23, the New Year.
Can't imagine what the Minnesota is in there.
Damn.
Dude, I love it.
Wait a minute. What is MD? Am I mistaken?
Maryland.
Maryland. My bad.
Oh, okay. That's why I'm like, how is yours different from mine? I'm like,
Ben, that's Matt, our newest
like,
bearded
we
friend.
are trading
who's
samples, Joe.
Christmas-loving
That's
pirate
weird.
fan.
I thought they were all batched the same.
I'm gonna put that into my two.
Does yours say bottled? How many bottles of yours do you have?
My bottle number is 4,504.
Okay, this one says 2,383.
Oh, that's like the worst.
This is the worst bottle you can get right here.
that's like the worst.
I heard that Breaking Bourbon said that was literally the worst bottle you could get.
And that's why
That was
I picked batch 33 over that one.
Hey, I'm gonna head to bed.
He's gonna go give head in the bed.
Cheers, buddy.
I don't blame you, man. Thanks for popping on, brother.
Yeah, we
Cheers,
did
Bottom.
live for an hour. I did some other bullshit for a bit, but cheers, you guys.
All right, man. Catch you later on in the week.
Love you,
All
bro.
y'all.
Be good, dude.
Y'all have a good night.
Up, see you, Adam.
See you, man.
Going out on a chug. That's my man.
Yeah. Uncle Anthony, you'll be getting hand delivered
Cheers, Adam.
this soon.
Which pick is that?
Well, that's a heaven's door.
That's a heaven's door.
From where?
Atlantic.
Atlantic Liquors. It's out by me in Delaware here.
On the side, what does it say? Who distilled it?
Probably Dickel.
Here, this is what it has.
Tennessee. That's the only 10 I see.
Oh, hey-oh.
Oh.
Yeah, it should say Tennessee on there, right?
Yep, it says that.
I mean, there's a
At
good chance it is.
120.9 proof.
So there's a good chance that that's Dickel, but there's more than one distillery in Tennessee.
Yeah.
But at 120 proof,
Cast strength.
What you got
It's
there,
good
Joe?
though, right?
I haven't opened it yet because. Oh, what do you got? You got the same. What do you got?
One's Indiana, a pick, and one's Tennessee, a pick.
Oh.
I prefer the Tennessee though.
Okay. Yeah, I haven't cracked open into it yet.
There's more than one distiller in Tennessee, by the way.
There
Yeah,
is.
there is. There's like 3 or 4.
That's right.
Well, I don't mean 3 or 4 that only. I mean, I just mean that actually source out whiskey.
Yeah. Gotcha.
Exactly.
Gotcha.
And even Dickel doesn't run everything they distill through their Lincoln County process.
Yeah.
So some of their stuff doesn't have that minerality.
Yeah, this Heaven's Door does. I would assume that it doesn't do that because there is no trace of Dickel in that. That's actually better than the Indiana one that I've got. I wouldn't say that on my stream because the store I bought it from did the pick, and I would hate for them to know that I think the Tennessee one is better than the Indiana one they picked.
Yeah, because then they'll charge more.
Probably.
Hey, Steve, I liked my 2023 on the barrel for the new year. I would tell you to go ahead and pick one up. I don't think it's crap.
What is the SRP on that?
Was it $89, $80, something like that?
I think I got it for 80.
Yeah, I don't
So
remember.
Barrel's one of those companies. I don't think they get the credit they deserve. I think they're doing a lot of great things. There's a lot of stuff they release that's fantastic. There's some stuff they release that's kind of.
Is this a promo?
No, not at all. Not at all. I just think that they don't get the credit they deserve because I think they've got some blenders and tasters over there that are really doing some fantastic stuff. And that batch 33 is a testament to that. That 2023 New Year's batch is a testament to that. And that Vantage is a testament to that. Like that Vantage is fantastic for what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, like I said, in years past, I wasn't a fan of Barrel. I've tried some of the expressions when they're in their late teens and 20s. I was like, was it $80 bourbon back then, 2-3 years ago? And now,
Steve, get that 33, batch 33. I didn't buy into it until tonight when I actually did the review on it. And then I just tasted it against each other. 2023 is really good. If you have the third batch 33 and the 2023, I'd go with the 33. And they're still out there.
Oh yeah. There's a crap load of the New Year's.
I'm going to take off. I'm going to bed.
You don't have to take off. You can just leave.
Honestly, thanks, Anthony, for hosting another great stream. Joe, fantastic getting this hangout with you again. It's been too long. We should do it more often. Matt, it's been great meeting you.
Yeah,
you need to make yourself more present in the Whiskey Tube community, and I look forward to getting
to know you better. Too much during the stream.
I'm just trying to get to know everybody a little bit.
Hey, well, we want to get to know you, buddy.
All right. Okay.
We want to know what makes you tick.
All right, Shane.
We'll see you guys.
Cheers.
Cheers.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to getting that Heaven's Door, Matt.
Yeah, I'm hoping it's good. I mean,
it's really good. Did you just taste it right now?
No, he didn't open it.
I haven't. I'm saying
Pop it
because
let us know. Let the audience know.
I don't know if he's waiting for me and he wants to do it with me or what.
Oh,
that's what I was gonna do. I was thinking.
Well,
about
you know what? I'll make sure I let
Sunday.
Joe know because he has a pick, and what I'll do is I can drop off a sample to his house of the one that you're dropping off here, so that way he'll have the same one.
Yeah, mine is 119.4 from Tennessee. The Tennessee pick. The Indiana pick is 118.6.
Yeah,
so yours is what, 120?
120.9 for Tennessee.
Okay.
So yeah, I can make sure that I drop off a sample to him because he's just in California.
Yeah, and it's going to be from ours will be the same barrel. You have bottle 131.
You and
I have
barrel.
130.
Have you tasted it, Anthony?
No, I've never touched Heaven Door stuff because I just wasn't interested in it.
Oh, gotcha.
And then he told me that he's dropping off a bottle to me, and I'm like,
oh, okay. So you're going to do a review together?
Well, yeah, and like I said, when I get it, I can get you some, so that way you have the same one that I'm going to have, Matt's going to have, and then you can taste it against the one you have.
Okay, well, email me at independentjoe1.gmail so I can make sure you guys have a sample of these two so that we could taste all three together.
Yeah.
Hold on. I think
because I got an Indiana, I got a Tennessee pick of this year.
I should have your number. Hold on, Joe. I'm just checking my digit machine here. I got Old Man Joe. Why don't I have you
Well,
in
I'm
here?
old, but I'm not.
Yeah, you're not old man Joe. Wait a minute. Not under Indie Joe.
I'm Indie Joe.
I know. But like I said, I figured, oh, maybe I put it under Independent Joe.
Yeah.
And I'm like, no, it's not there.
We're not.
Hold on.
I hate to sound old, but we're not Facebook friends, are we? Aren't we Facebook? No.
I don't do that thing.
Oh, you don't do that stuff?
I'm 29. That's not an old person thing. Young people do it too.
Okay.
Again,
I thought it was old.
But then
people.
again, no. But then again, young people are starting to think I'm old. So.
Well, Matt, are you on Facebook?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, so I'll.
Hey Joe. My digits in private
this
chat.
Old guy doesn't want to do Facebook. I'll message you, and then you guys can tell me where to send, where to hand deliver this stuff, and then we can.
I just put my digits in private message show.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
There you go. Use your teeth.
Use your teeth.
But I'll get you guys. Are you both in Nevada?
No.
No.
Matt's in Delaware.
Okay.
Yeah.
He's in Delaware, which I don't know why, but you know.
Everybody's got to live
he left,
somewhere.
he left one blue state for another blue state, but that's okay.
Healthcare brought me here, Uncle Anthony.
I understand. I understand. The wife said we're going, and you said, yes, dear. Good man.
They pay better than Pennsylvania.
Well, UPMC is a little cheap.
Gotta throw them pizza parties to keep people there.
That's right. Mm-hmm. Without a doubt.
But that dovetail, I haven't cracked that open yet. But it's has on here a bottle.
You're saving that one too?
Yeah, I don't know why. I got a bad habit of I like to only keep a couple of bottles open at a time because I really don't go through them that quick.
Yeah.
So,
well, I mean, they last forever, right? And they actually, it's good to know what they taste like in the beginning and then letting them set for a bit and then tasting them again to see how it evolves.
Yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
Nah. And there's a couple I want to crack open. It's definitely that Heaven's Door, and I want to compare it. I have the Decade series too. I'm really curious how that one's going to compare. And then, definitely the Barrel Dovetail. It's like bottle 6,928. I don't know what that means, but
that just meant that's the bottle number. Out of all of them they produce, so let's say 15,000, you got bottle number 6,000 and whatever. Okay. That's all that means. That's all that means. So that. But you're going after, like, he has number 33. So that's a specific batch. And in that specific batch, they only made X amount of bottles. So that's your bottle number.
Gotcha.
That's all it means.
Yeah.
But in barrel, you can go to the website and you can look up what's in there. Came through, Joe.
Okay, cool.
Yep. So I'll reply back.
So it's weird that we've been on Whiskey Tube this long, and this is the first time we've exchanged numbers.
I couldn't believe that either. And what I'm saying is, like, we've chatted so many times, and I swore I had your digits. So anyway, I just sent a text back to you so you have it.
All right, cool.
And then, but yeah, that's why I'm shocked. I'm like, what? I don't have yours? I would almost swear. You know what, Joe? You're going to have to, one of these days you'll have to challenge Matt to a tasting.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Challenge me. I'm still developing my palate.
So's Joe.
To actually follow up.
Well,
with,
me and
Demon
Anthony
Hunter,
were supposed to do a challenge like months ago, but it never happened for some reason.
Get it, Joe?
So if you could put in your private, the private chat, Matt, your number, I'll text you my number, and then we can exchange addresses so that we can all kind of get this together on, so that we can do this tasting of all these different Heaven's Doors.
Yeah, that works.
Ed, cheers, man. Good evening. But yeah, honestly, I cannot believe that either, Joe. So how the hell do I not have your number?
Steve Burkow says good night. Good night, Steve. Have a great night, brother.
Sorry, Steve. Yeah, have a good night, man. Appreciate you being here. Always a pleasure. I'm going to pour something else, and since Joe's talking about barrel, I think I'm going to pour some barrel. And that will be my last pour of the night. I'm going to have that, and let me grab a nice clean Glen right here. And I'm going to, well, you know what I'm going to pour? I am going to pour the, I'm going to set this back over here, and I'm going to go get that store pick one that doesn't exist anymore.
I think I have a store pick too. Let me see. Private release.
What's that one you got?
I thought I dropped this off at your place. No?
Mm-mm.
This is that Total Wine pick.
Yeah, Dan Bacon is in the house.
No.
Oh my gosh, Bacon is here. All right, party's just going to start back up again. Look at there.
I got the sweet wheat. That's what it was.
1792.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, gotcha.
I sent him. Yeah, I dropped off a taste for him so he could see what that's like.
How do you like that one?
That one was really good. I only had like one small pour of it. I want to make that one last a little bit and try it again later.
I can always drop some more off. Don't be shy.
I know. I'm trying to figure that out still. Like,
No, not be shy. It's not like you're far.
I know.
Yeah. I mean, you know, Steven's the only one that doesn't understand the power.
That's true.
That's his brother.
Yeah.
And his brother's also into this, but Matt's the only one that reaches out to me.
Does the sound coming through when I talk sound like I'm in the shower?
It has a little bit. Yes, it has that kind of an echo to it.
Son of a bitch. Now I'm all like, because I've been, even though I haven't said anything up until now, that's been on my mind since Sean said it.
Yeah, you're like me. And you know what? It probably is just the acoustics in the room. So you might.
Yeah, I got to get some of those sound.
Is your mic above you?
No, my mic's right here. Like I'm touching it right now. Where you see my finger?
Yeah,
it's touching it.
No, that's fine. Yeah, you might have to put a few panels in.
Yeah,
but you sound fine.
I'm in a bigger room than I was before. Well, kind of a bigger room than I was before.
But truthfully,
and it was carpeted. The other room that I was in.
It absorbs it. Yeah, I got you. But you do sound perfectly clear. Let's be honest there. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not garbled. It's not bad in any way.
Not the way Matt sounds.
How do I sound?
I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No. I was just going to say, yeah, no.
I was just kidding, Matt.
I was like, man, these beats are a piece of shit.
Z-Man says I sound good, but he might have had a couple.
But no, you're, like I said, as far as quality, tone and everything, no. It's fine, Joe.
Okay, because I'm like, I'm one of those. I'm not a perfectionist, but at the same time, I don't want to be terrible as far as like what I'm producing. You know,
if you can control that, yes, I
yeah,
would be the same way. You know, you want more of a normal sounding voice without that being in the shower type thing. Yes,
yeah.
I would be the same way, but I'm in a carpeted room, and
I'm in a
my mic
in
is
a ceramic
my
floored room.
my mic is literally 6-7 inches away from me. I know you can't see it in the picture, but if I grab it, boom, there
Z-Man
it is.
just woke up from a football net.
Yeah. But so yeah, it's right here. And but yeah, no, honestly, Joe, you're fine.
Okay.
I wouldn't even think about it. But you're like me.
Yeah, I can't
Back
stop
here, it wouldn't leave me. Yeah, I would have to figure something out. And
yeah, I'm gonna have to
change it.
definitely
But your
get
lighting
some
is good.
panels or something.
Your lighting is good. So
Yeah,
whatever
I had them directly facing. Right now, they're kind of facing outward. As they're still on, but they're facing outward. And before it seemed
that
like it was just too bright.
that reflective light is working fine.
Okay, cool.
I don't see shadows. And I'm looking at that like this side of me, there's a bit of a shadow. Even though the light's in front of me, it just happens to be just a little off to my right. So it's not directly coming down.
Yeah.
But I don't care about over there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I mean,
yeah, because I like your lighting.
I could fix
Matt's
it.
is pretty like all around lighting.
Yeah.
He has a good like evenly
I have
lit.
light coming from the side and right kind of in front, but
yeah,
nothing in the back here.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, and that's the other thing. Like I said, I have another light. I just didn't turn it on. I just didn't think about it today. And if I turn it on, then it lights up this side, just like a little accent light, but it's perfect.
Yeah. Is that a safe?
Yes.
Okay.
That safe's been there forever.
See, I like how you can do that. You can move your camera. If I tried to move my camera, it would all of a sudden go blink. And everything would be off skew, and I would be like, damn it. And then I had to readjust it.
Well, I have that Sony A6600, and that's what I use. And then it's sitting because the mount doesn't work where I have it. So I have it actually sitting on books. I don't like it.
Hey, whatever works,
But exactly, Joe. We've talked about this when we were all just starting in this whole thing. Hey, it works. It works. It works. And I just haven't moved it. My wife actually got me a new monitor, a 43-inch monitor to put up. However, the way I have the room set up, if I put the monitor on the wall, this is what I'd be doing. And I said, I can't do that. I said, it needs to be down here. But the way I have this set up, if I look at the camera, that's where the wall is. So I would have to get rid of these shelves that you can't see, but they're in front of me. And I said, so I can't use that monitor. So I took that back yesterday. But I'll figure out something. I want a different desk, just like you did. After time, I need a bigger room, or I need a different layout. I need this, I need that. Well, I don't need it yesterday. Yeah. I could take some more time and figure this out, but I want an L-shaped desk to put in here to where the camera mounts are hooked onto the desk, and I have 2 different cameras. So once I get this hooked up, then I'll have another one for different shots of the bottles, so I don't have to hold them. That's like Ken does. He calls it the God camera. So when
he has
about 4 cameras. He has about 4 different cameras hooked up. But that's my goal. And then the other lighting, what'll happen is they'll be mounted to the walls. So then when I come in, it's just like flipping switches. Boom, boom, boom. I'm ready to go. pretty much what I have now, except I have a few more switches to flip. But it works just fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless I have to look straight to look at the camera, but then
Yep.
it looks like I'm looking this way all the time because I'm actually looking at the
Yes.
screen. Because before it was more condensed where I was
Yep.
at, where everything was in, so it was just a slight look. And now it's like all the way over here, and I'm like, man, I got to figure out something. I don't know if I want to do an angle kind of look where the camera's closer to the TV. So because I hate to not look at the camera when I'm talking.
Exactly. Exactly. You know, where Matt has his, it's perfect because I could see his eyes.
Yeah.
And me, the camera is really in front of me, but I have to turn my gaze down a bit so I could see the chat in there. But
Yeah.
when I get the monitor and stuff, I'll have to do this a bit, you know, and push back.
Yeah.
The way it'll be is it will be in front of me. So everything I'm seeing that's right literally inches below the camera will be directly in front of me. So I'll sit here like this, but yet I can see everything. The only thing I'll have to do if I wanted to chat is move in. And it kind of reminds me of HBR when him and would sit there and Jay Pitt and their back, they really weren't responding to chat. They would call it out.
I think when you have two people in a room, though, I think it's better because you don't actually have to focus on anything. Whereas if you're singular, you don't want to feel like you're talking sideways. Whereas you can feel like you're talking to each other more than anything else, and you can glance at the chat. I think that's so much. It makes it so much easier when you have somebody else in the room.
It certainly does. It certainly does. I mean, I agree with you 110%. Well, you know what it's like when you're running a stream. You're watching who's here, and then you got to try to watch what's going on in chat. And it's easy to get distracted either on this side of it or that side of it. So when you're paying attention to the chat, you lose track of the conversation that's happening with the people on the stream. Oh yeah. It's a joy. It never, I mean, you're always trying to figure out a way to, I won't say make it better, but you can't do A and B at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I don't know what I'm saying when I say I don't care. It doesn't bother me now like it did a year ago because it was so hard because the chat's flying by. You got the people on the panel talking. It's like, holy smokes, how do we control this? So now I let the panel go when they're off on their tangent and I start concentrating on the chat so I could see what people are talking about in chat and then answering the people in chat. Then every now and then I go back to who's on the stream. You know, it's just, that's how it is. It's tough when you don't have another person working with you. But I'm happy with my this pick. Like that's the one Shane was drinking. And oh man. Sorry. 120 proof makes you clear your throat a little bit. The chocolate note though on this, and I don't know if you got that from your pick at all, but the chocolate note is it's so good. I mean, it's like, oh my gosh. And it does remind me of Christmas.
Is that
story time? Which
is that a barrel pick?
This is the barrel pick. This is that one that I stumbled upon at Total Wine that they got. It got a case of it got lost in the back for 6 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Gosh. Yeah. I mean, I could have bought 3 or 4 of them. We know what was there, but you know how good it is. So I just well, my wife is the one that grabbed one, said, here. And I go, okay. And we ended up taking it home, and I didn't open it for at least 2 or 3 weeks. And then when I did, I went, oh, shit. And then I thought, well, I'll take a chance. This would have been one I would have loved to back up for. But hey, I had it. It was good. I shared it, you know. But what more can you want other than another bottle? But yeah, other than another bottle, it's fine. I have plenty of other ones I haven't opened, and that I've got to open up and do a little review on and stuff like that. And, you know, I know you don't open a lot of bottles, Matt, but it gets to the point it's like this. One day you can come home and your wife decides to take that fry pan and put it right up against your schnoz, and then you can't smell or taste anything for a couple of weeks, and you're going to really be wanting that bottle. And then what? So you might as well crack them things and enjoy them. And, you know, I'm just what I'm saying. That's my philosophy now. I mean, I'm going to get into those distillers editions that I've got of Lagavulin and Jim Beam. I'm going to open them. I'm finally going to, you know, get in there. I got a Sinatra in there I haven't touched. I know Joe has a Sinatra, and he said it's not bad at all.
Well, I haven't opened it.
I thought you opened it.
No, I was waiting. I was waiting for the stream. He said we were going to all have a stream together and open up the Sinatra. So I never opened mine.
Well, I didn't open mine either, but I know Ken has one, and he was waiting for a friend of his to come, and I know that didn't materialize. But
yeah, I thought we were all going to do a stream together or some crap.
And open Sinatra. Well, I'll have to talk to Ken and say, hey. But anyway, yeah. So I still got mine sitting there unopened. Jack Daniel's Sinatra. There it is. There it is. That's the one.
Still haven't opened it. Just sitting here.
It's a nice presentation box, isn't it? And you have to get a
really nice box. And a liter bottle.
A liter bottle. Yeah.
You know, and just waiting for Ken.
And those are what, 90 proof on that, Joe?
This one is 90 proof.
That's what I thought. They're a 90 proofer. Mm-hmm.
I thought it was supposed to be some kind of movie deal where we watched a Sinatra movie or something, Old Blue Eyes.
You know what? You very well could be right. I have slept since we last actually took it, you know, and talked about that. I'm going to have to ask him. But
I've been waiting, and I'm getting anxious because I actually want to try it. Because it's rare that I have any bottles unopened unless somebody says something about it. Then I'm like, okay, I'll wait until we do whatever we're going to do. But I've been waiting for like half a year already on this freaking thing.
So I'm still kind of new to it, but like you said, you have majority of those bottles already opened on your shelves, right?
I couldn't tell you which ones are unopened.
So like what's the oldest one you got on the shelf right now that has been opened, like duration of it being opened?
Well, I have a Muckety Muck that's 24 years old. I have
what he's saying is since you cracked it.
Yeah.
2 years, 3 years.
Yeah, the Muckety Muck has been open for, I mean, I bought that a year ago, over a year ago, I think.
So you know what a Muckety Muck is?
Whiskey.
You know what? Well, it is whiskey. You never heard of a Muckety Muck?
I have not.
Muckety Muck is, if I'm not mistaken, it's a Scotch, right, Joe?
Is it a Scotch? Let me see.
Pull that up. I know what it is because I missed out on buying that thing for $149, and I should.
Well, they have a 25-year now.
Yeah, but that one there, they had it on special for like $150, and it's normally like $250, $275.
Yeah, it's a 90. I don't have my glasses, and this print is really bad.
It is terrible on that bottle. I know exactly what it is, and your arms are just a bit too short.
Yeah.
Okay,
So,
hold
let's see.
a little bit to your right. There you go. Stop.
So it is a
Now,
90 proof.
Let me highlight it. It's 94 single grain Scotch whiskey. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think it's a Scotch.
Wow, that's weird. Because it's an orphan barrel. So
And orphan barrels, if I'm not mistaken, that distillery is no longer operating.
I'm not sure. I have a Stitzelweller
Oh,
from
so Stitzel-
Orphan Barrel, which is
Weller.
it's 22 year though.
Hold on. And how long have you had that open?
This has been open for about maybe 6 months. But
That's really
it's
nice.
probably one of
color.
the best bourbons I own.
Really nice color.
Yeah.
Really nice color on that. That's a
Really
nice
good
amber.
flavor on it.
That's a nice amber color.
Yeah, actually, I'm gonna have this too.
Now that he's got it in his hand, well, I got it here. I might as well have a little.
Now that
taste
you
of it.
mention it.
Yeah, now that you tasted it. Yeah, that's exactly right. Muckety muck. What? Yeah, muckety muck.
Uncle Anthony, I keep looking away. I'm not like distracted by you guys or anything. I have the stream pulled up on my laptop also because my eyes can't see for shit on my phone. So like whenever you guys are blowing up stuff.
Just so you know, your laptop has a camera.
I know, but it's bad. It's a bad camera. I remember when I was
my
using
camera would look like on my computer because I could change.
I was using it for. I remember using it for school and everything, and it was just bad. Like anytime I had to like join anything through school, felt like I was in 2003.
What the heck? Oh, okay. Camera. This is what it would look like from my computer camera. What?
Look at that, man.
Jesus
Look at that setup.
Christ.
Got his ring light, got his pool cues. He is ready.
Yeah. Well, my camera's sitting on my pool table.
Yeah. But so your mic, I have the same one.
Yeah, this one, yeah.
Yep. Now I see exactly what it is. Yeah. It's what? 2 feet from you, basically 3 feet.
Yeah, it's like right here. I can
Yeah, no, I'm looking at you touching it. Yeah. No, that's perfect. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. That's exactly I think that's a good distance.
Yeah, so
yeah.
But,
you could tell the difference in camera quality when you switch over.
Yeah, that one's like overblown and over bright. It's just
But you know what, too, Matt? For $40, you can get a nice webcam and just hook it right up to your laptop.
Yeah, because I'm about to do that because I don't know.
I mean, if you have no reason to upgrade your laptop, then don't.
No.
I mean, for $40, like I said, you can go to Office Depot, Office Max. I don't know what you have out there, but you can pick up one, or you can just order it from Amazon.
Yeah.
And plug it right in, and away you go. I mean, but you don't have to do that. I mean, you don't. And just like us, like that's what we're talking about. When we're talking, I'm looking down, even though my camera is literally, you can see where my finger is. It's just inches above my computer screen, but my computer screen is here. So I'm looking down to see you when I talk on there. However, if I want to talk in general, I look straight out, but there's a monitor on my camera. So that's flipped up. So when I'm looking straight, I see myself and what everybody else sees in the picture. Yeah. So every now and then I look up at that to see what's framed in the shot besides this face. But I have another monitor I can stare at. Like I said, it's attached to the camera and it flips up. And I'm staring right at that right now. So people know that I'm looking directly at them. Yeah. And I'm going to get my other camera set up to have a shot almost like Joe has on right now, but it's going to be more focused close and down. So when I don't have to hold these bottles. Once I have the bottle will be placed in a certain spot. That camera I'll just switch over to and toggle over, and boom, it'll go to it. And then, all that'll be done. Holy smokes, Mr. Morgan. How's everything over there in the UK? Hope all is well. Got your coffee or tea this morning? I can't remember. Are you a tea in the morning, or are
Cheers,
you
Mr. Morgan?
coffee? I'm sorry, Joe. What was that?
No, I was just pointing out that I have whiskey all the way down to the ground over there.
Yes, you
It actually
do.
goes from the, and then I have
all
another
your
shelf right
I
here.
see all that makers over there too.
Yeah. Well, I hate to say it for anybody who loves makers, but I'm not a huge makers fan. I like makers, but I'm not a. I can go buy those BRTs right now, but after having the FAE 1 or 2, which I have, I just can't justify.
It's, you know what? They're more and more people I hear, they're good.
Yeah.
But unless you're a true makers profile fan,
Yeah.
people are like, FAE 01 was a lot better.
Yeah.
Yeah. But that's like anything. They're here for about $70-$75. I didn't buy them.
Yeah, I was going to, and I'm like, every time I thought about it, I was like,
there's something else that you could buy that you're
I
like.
know that I'm going to drink, like, say, a Knob Creek more or Elijah Craig more, or, I just, couldn't do it.
I got you. I do the same thing, Joe. It's like, but no, I have Makers 101. I've got FAE 01. I can't remember. I don't even have the damn things open.
Yeah.
I don't have them open. They're sitting there. That was during my FOMO days.
Yeah.
Now, I just tell you, I don't give a shit. You get to that point just like you are. You go, well, I'd rather buy another one of these.
Oh,
the Glenmorangie Tail of Forest, another New Year's bourbon, a 33. Okay. I'm sorry. I mean, there are those bottles that, they might be good, but I know this is, it's worth the backup. So I'll buy that. Or, you know what? I wanted to try this, so I'm going to.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have that real FOMO where I have to run out and get this shit. I just don't. And now we're all to the point where we're very selective. When I say we're, like you and I, we're just not running out buying whiskey because it's the next latest and greatest thing. We're now more selective because, we're running out of space. Let's be honest.
Running out of space. And, it just doesn't make sense to have something just sitting there on your shelf that nobody wants to drink.
Exactly.
And not to say that it ain't good. It's just not, you just have other stuff that you'd rather drink,
Let me just tell you, I'll give you a quick rundown. The Glenmorangie Tail of the Forest, James, I thought was extremely interesting. It was complex. It's not like anything you have tasted in a Scotch. Understand that. But yes, I think it's worth you picking up a bottle, because I think in the UK, I looked, it's about 75 over there, and it was from, hold on, I will tell you if I remember it right. Hold on. Let's see if it's here. Let's see if it'll pop up for me. Was it Fine Whiskeys? Hold on. Darn it. Now it wants to be obstinate, and it does not want to pop up.
Do you have a channel, Matt?
No. I don't think I'm ready for that.
Okay.
He's not into that yet. Okay, here we go. Bookmarks.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh my God. You guys got to taste the Lost Prophet 22. It's freaking amazing.
Oh, I haven't seen that. There was something I saw the other day that did catch my eye, and I haven't seen it in the store before.
What's that?
Bard's. It was just Bardstown, and it was like a West Virginia one. It was really weird. Have you heard of that?
Yeah, there is a West Virginia one they did, but I haven't seen that here.
Shoot.
I usually buy the Discovery ones.
Yeah. Yeah, I got the Fusion number 7.
Okay.
I'm revisiting it now, and it's just like, I don't know, you put it away for 3 weeks and it tastes like a completely different thing when you pick it back up and try it out. Like, I don't know, like 3 weeks ago, I kind of got that graham cracker and marshmallow and chocolate off of it. Now I'm getting like, dark cherry off of it, and it's cool.
I agree with you, OH. And I think the Fusion 7 is the only Fusion I've ever bought.
Really?
Yeah, I think that you've said that before, Joe. Honestly.
Yeah.
I still see 3s and 5s out there all the time. Like that is something I can find easily.
James, it was Fine Drams was the website I do believe it was on over there in the UK, and I saw it for about $75 over there. So let's just say $75-$80 for the sake of argument. But yeah, I would tell you to go ahead and make that purchase, but understand that it is totally different with the juniper berries, the eucalyptus notes that you get, the pine needles that are on that. It is super sweet in the beginning on the palate. I mean, that sweetness is just boom. It does have some viscosity. It's not super, but there is some oiliness to it. I liked it. There is some oakiness on the finish that will come back with this bitterness, and they call it bitter orange. I just think it's young because the whiskey's about 3 years old. I originally thought it was 12, so I misstated, but it may have some 12-year-old juice in it to kind of bring down that young note that whiskey will have. So they probably wanted to try to mute that out a bit. But overall, I'm happy with it. I'm going to give it at least another 7 to 10 days in the bottle. I'm going to try not to touch it. I'm going to put it back on the shelf, and then I'm going to have a dram probably in about 2 weeks is what my goal is, to see how little time is in the bottle. And I'll show it to you so you can see here. Let me just bring myself in, and you can see I got it down past the shoulder. So I've been having a few pours out of it since Saturday. It has a decent color, but I will say this: it is non-chill filtered, but I'm going to say they've added color to this. So, because it doesn't say no color added on it. So I'm going to say they've added some color, which I don't care about that. It just helps them sell a few more bottles. People that drink Scotch know color doesn't mean a damn thing when it comes to good Scotch. So, yeah, go ahead and pull the trigger when you're ready.
Yeah, I was wrong. It was actually just Fusion 5.
Well,
But it's not bad. It's not
Yeah,
bad.
you will.
Like it? Well, Uncle Anthony, you've had both Fusion 5 and 7, haven't you?
5 sucks hind tit, but it needed some time to open up, and I can stand it now. Where in the beginning, it was an absolute shitter. It's such a disappointment. I mean, Bardstown really stepped on their own Johnson when they put that shit together with 17-year-old Dickel juice in there. And I say that loud and proud. But that it sat on the shelf now, well, it's a year old now, but I didn't touch it again for like 9 months. And I did a revisit on it, a review. And I was like, damn, it improved enough that I could stand it. Where before, I was that close to pouring that shit down the drain and chucking that bottle across the frickin' street.
Yeah, I don't think it's that bad.
Oh, yeah, you like Dickel.
Well, I like all whiskey actually, because I'm not closed-minded and I drink, I like different flavors. I don't close myself to
I just don't like that minerality. It's never been something that I've been.
That's not all Dickel though.
No, it isn't. But that particular juice is, and I get that note off of just about, because I actually have a bottle of George Dickel, and that I prefer, and it's the bottled and bond, and it's 13-year-old.
Did you say Fusion 5?
Yes.
Okay, because Fusion 5 doesn't have any Dickel in it.
Yeah,
it only has Bardstown and Kentucky in it. So if you say that this has a Dickel flavor,
you sure that's 5?
Yeah, this is 5, and it says Bardstown, and Kentucky.
Hold on. Can't be.
So maybe it's a different Fusion you're talking about.
No, it's crap. Hold on. That's Fusion.
No, it's not crap. It's actually pretty good. And I don't get any Dickel on the flavor, so that's why it was confusing me when you said Dickel. And I looked at the side and it says Bardstown, Kentucky. See, when I just think that, when you take in flavors and they blend them, because barrel.
So this is.
Oh, you're talking about Discovery. We're talking about Fusion.
No, I'm talking about Discovery.
No, I was talking about Fusion with.
I was talking Discovery. Sorry.
Oh no.
Discovery 5 is shit. Okay, no, I have Fusion 5. That's okay. Yeah, no, I was like, I don't know what you're talking about. It's right here.
No, we're talking. Okay. No, about
right church, wrong pew.
That's right. Well, no, I'm a pew, Anthony.
Yeah, I know you are, but I'm just talking about with this. That was a sheer disappointment in the Discovery series for me. The Fusions have been pretty much, for the most part, consistently good for me. Some of them needed a little more time in the bottle. Perfect. That they're all good. Some are absolute hitters. Others are just plain just good. And I'm not disappointed in them. And I go back to them. But I haven't really touched any more of the Bardstown stuff for a while. Now I do have the 7 because you dropped that off to me, Matt. So
yes,
I've got that, but I also have a backup for that.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, I think it's good, but I know somebody that might be interested in it, so he and I may do a trade. So I don't know.
All right. Hey, well, I'm going to be getting off because I
got
to be at work.
Yeah, same. Not work.
East Coast times are.
Yeah. Yep, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to end it here in just a few moments. So, Matt, always appreciate you popping on, buddy.
Anytime.
Honestly, great to have you here.
I'm looking forward to next week trying out that Heaven's Door, though. So
yeah, I'll open it next week. When you drop it off, if you drop it off and I've got the time, we'll do it. I'll make sure I send you a text so you know.
Sounds good.
Because you are working Sunday,
I didn't
right?
get your information there, Matt. So I'm assuming.
Oh
that
yeah.
My stuff to.
How do I do that?
Okay.
In the private chat.
Go to your computer. If
Yep,
you're looking on StreamYard, you'll see the chat. Then look over in the far right. It'll say comments, banners, and then it'll say private chat on the far right. Do you see it?
No.
Are you in StreamYard? Well, you would have to be because you're.
Well, on my phone, I'm in Stream, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're watching on YouTube. Okay, yeah. You don't see it on YouTube. It's on StreamYard. But that's okay. I'll make sure Joe has your stuff because I got it on my phone.
Perfect.
And then we'll get that thing up because I know Robin has your address, right?
Yes.
Okay. Well, yeah, I got it because yeah, no problem. Sorry. I just had to think about that for a second. All right. Yep.
All right.
It's all good.
All right.
I'll make
Uncle
sure
Anthony,
Joe
you
gets
have a good one.
All right, brother. I
Joe,
will
it's
see
a pleasure
you later,
meeting
man.
you.
Yeah, brother.
All right.
Alrighty.
Talk to you,
See you
Matt.
guys.
Thanks, man.
See ya.
Yep. Joe, thank you. Cheers. Well, it was always good to see these people. I'm telling you, appreciate everybody in chat. It's been a great night. I'm going to just call it kind of relatively short, 2 hours, 15 minutes. It's always good, but it was nice that Matt popped on. He's new into it and he has a lot of questions, and I just tell him, make the circuit when you got time, talk to the people in chat, introduce them to the guys at Livewire and a few others, and like Joe, Independent Joe. No question's a wrong question. If you don't know, you don't know. We've all been there. We've all been down that road. I'm happy to help. Everybody, in chat is happy to help. So never be afraid to ask a question or feel dumb or stupid, whatever. I know they're probably not politically correct terms, but I don't give a shit about that at all. So look, just ask the questions, and that's what I'm trying to help him with. And he's new on his journey, and I tell him, you get what you think you like, because right now you need to really experience things. You're going to find stuff that you think are amazing. And if you like it, then you like that profile. Find out more on the distillery, what other brands they have, and then go ahead and try them. And then you're going to get a couple that you're going to get, and you're going to go, what the hell did I buy? We've all done it. And I explained that to him. I go, you're going to do it. You're going to find some things that are hitters and other things that are shitters. It's just as plain as day as that. Don't worry about it. We all can't hit home runs or grand slams every time we go out and buy different whiskeys that we haven't had before. I said, it's going to happen, Matt. So that being said, you all have a great night. I appreciate every one of you that are here. I appreciate the likes. I appreciate all the subs. And, I may make it to 500 subs someday, but I don't care when. I just know I'll get there. So everyone, you have a great night, and I look forward to seeing you next week. And hopefully I'll have that Heaven's Door to review. So cheers, everybody. I will see you again. Have a good night.